If you know the song, you can sing along. Is it ready? Will it all the time? When does it stop? When do you dare me to draw the line? Use the body, man, you want my soul. Don't even think about it, I'm saying no. I'll do anything that you want me to do, yeah. And I do anything that you want me to do, yeah. But I can't go with that, no, no can do I can't go with that, no, no can do, hey, I can't go with that, no, no can do I can't go with that, no, all right, then. You can dance if you want to. Yep. Yes, Lord. I can't go being twice as nice. I can't go for just repeating the same old line. Use the body, now you want my soul. Don't even think about it, I'm saying about it. I'll do anything that you want me to do, yeah. And I do anything that you want me to do, yeah. But I can't go with that, no, no can do I can't go with that, no, no can do I can't go with that, no, no can do I can't go with that, can't go with that, can't go with that. Wait a minute. I can't go, I can't go. I can't go with that, can't go with that, can't go with that. Wait a minute. Hey, can't go with that, can't go with that, can't go with that. All right. You focus on me. Yeah, yeah. Baby, can you focus on me? Yeah. Dancing slow. You got the bossy running, and I keep looking at you. Stuck in front of your stuck in your zone. You don't have a clue. I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Get up. Lately, I've been a little fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Yeah. When you focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me? Lazy and broke. Know he get this money, so I guess he can't complain. Yeah, I feel alone even when we're alone. I don't want something, I don't want to give up. Baby, I dare you to get up. Yeah, baby, I'm feeling a little better. I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah, baby, can you focus on me? The whole right here, can you focus on me? Yeah, please focus on me. Can you focus on me? Can you focus on you are now in tune to the sound of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I put your picture on my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain, see you walking my direction to go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak, start to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it is? I lay my head on my pillows, got me staring out the windows. Push your style aside. What's the reason why? Yeah. When you come around, I get shy when I see you. See you. Never know when you might come by. But I'll be right on time when I see you. See you. I scribble letters, notes in my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. Feel myself up in my zone, nervous because so the same night I don't see your face. I hear my favorite song, should've sent an email at home. One topic on the phone. I wonder if you knew, if you have a clue, yeah. Lay my head on my pillows, got me staring out the windows. Push your style aside. What's the reason why? You come around, I get shy when I see you. Hey, Drew, you know what to do. Yes, Lord.
Hey, Nico, you good?
Hey, Drew, you know what to do.
Okay, I mean, let me hear you.
Hey, look, I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controls my mind. Wished her goodbye, she got on a plane, never to return again. It's always in my heart. But I said, this love I'm taking is done for me. She said goodbye to many night before. God might be breaking it right of me. Right now, no choice. Oh, I won't say goodbye anymore. Oh, 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 hey, crew, you know what to do. All right. Everybody, got a lost fight.
Good, man. Yeah. He just had to run to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. What's good, fam? We got another show at you. About to get geared up. We got Peelo, the Funkiest Bassists Bassin. We got my man KWICK in the building. We gonna jump in.
We got another very, very special edition of Live from the Front Porch. We got some real school shit tonight. DC vibes. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You know, for the folks that don't know on the spiritual side, we got eclipse coming up Monday, 8th. And you don't know what the eclipse is, basically look it up. So what you want to do when this eclipse comes, basically I would just try to fast for that day possible. You want to feel light. You have energy coming from the sun. Photons coming off the sun. I would go outside, ground myself, feet on the grass. Some people put their feet in the dirt. A lot of people talking about don't look at hips, all that. I looked at it 2017, you know, getting that energy off and atmosphere. See, third. So, with all that being said, I'm probably going over some of here, try to get away, stay out of arguing with people and this negative vibration going on. Try to keep your frequency high. Um, really, stay 2, 3 days after the event, that energy still gonna be on the planet. So I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but you can Google steps, energy that it brings, do your own research, take that, okay? And the day is number 9 for all the areas. So, 9 represents completion. Then on the other side, represents new beginning, something in, something in. Most they are color is red, so red represents burst the energy. They got out of willpower to get started, complete, but a lot of times they be moving on to something else, someone behind, finish, start. They can blunt the relationship as far as problems instead of having considerate feelings, but they just like keep it moving. But for all you 9s out there, but I want to talk a little bit community side. Wait, as far as looking and helping our own, to give you a quick little scenario. I ordered some t-shirts. I got this lady t-shirt, different t-shirts. I've been working with her for almost 3 years through the mention. Perfect beat, pocket, or I even recommend to other. So I had an incident for third day, but long story short, miscommunication. He got him, but we couldn't get him back. But I met the mall, got a couple of people at the church right here, actually $5. But I stick with her because the good work, plus about race, you know what I'm saying? And that's a form of keeping the black dollar black. And I stayed keep it curved. So sometimes you gotta go out the way for your own. But all the other cultures do it all the time. Another case of scenario was a guy had hair. He got a big truckload. So he wanted to get rid of it. He went to the Asian place trying to sell it. I just think 20%. Came back like a big baby. They 50. Buying. That in San third. So I can't go no lower. 40. I don't need to find a little bit of. Agents say you don't get it. Nah, I don't say we don't buy outside the place. Meaning he could have saved 60%, but he chose to stay with inside the space. So that's what I'm saying. Then for do that. So with all that being said, I don't want to bring the first here back. you want to do, Peelo? You want to? I know as soon as you get here, he probably walks the door.
I can feel it.
Yeah. So you want to do a little something right now? Or, I just wait.
He got one gold strip.
Hmm?
He got one.
Yeah, like a yellow.
Yeah.
You passed. Yeah, that's why I say when you was coming back. Yeah, that was.
Stuck here, falling, you're stuck in zone. You don't have a clue. I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately, I've been a little better. Wish you would just focus on me. Yeah. Can you focus on me? Yeah. Baby, can you focus on me? Yeah. Lazy and broke. No, we get this money, so I guess we can't complain. Yeah. I'm feeling lonely, but when we're alone, I don't want something. I don't want to give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Yeah. Baby, I'm feeling a little better. I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah, baby, can you focus on me? Hold right there, hey. Can you focus on me? Yeah, please focus on me. Can you focus on me? Can you focus on you are now in tune to the sound of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think about it. Taking it all the way back.
You to get up, yeah. Lazy, I'm feeling a little better. I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah, baby, can you focus on me? Hold right there, hey. Can you focus on me? Yeah, please focus on me.
Get you from a distance.
I wish you would just focus on me. Can you focus on me? Yeah, baby, can you focus on me? Hold right there, hey. Can you focus on me?
That's how I'm gonna call you going down.
Please focus on me.
rewind one more time. But that, you was just playing. We want the song. What that was that about? Where's the blend with it? I'm just gonna get like a minute of it. Hey, just walk back in the house. What I put? Mess around, you got back. Peelo.
My song.
Yeah.
Talking either one. Hey man.
Yeah.
I'm making food of myself.
We got the number one drummer, what in the house, in the building, my man KWICK. Welcome to the show.
How's it going, brother? Thank you.
Everything good, man.
Thank you for having me, dude. I need to be right here, or am I good?
Yeah, sit up something. Nico always says, use
There
this.
we go. Oh, this one. All right, bet. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Check two.
Two, yeah.
Yeah. So he's in the building, and everybody in the city really they know who it is, and but I went on looked at some of his interviews and stuff. I might just ask little quick questions that he said in a bunch of other interviews. But I like to go really above and beyond artists when we get him in. You know what I'm saying? Get his mind. Okay, quick. We'll do a basic question. How old was you when you first started playing?
I first started playing drums at the age of 4 years old.
4?
At the age of 4, yep.
Okay. You
Started
doing
in
most
church.
of the night?
Yeah. Started in church. My uncle Tommy Gross, he taught me. You know, so I used to watch him on the steps at the church every Sunday, watch him play and try
Do
to
you remember
mimic
that
him.
first beat that you landed in church?
Nah.
So I
I
thought it would probably be.
Right, yeah. It probably was. Right.
Yeah. But first beat I actually learned was James Brown. The guy that lived next door to me played drums. He was
Yeah.
so I used to beat that on the steps all the time. My mother got tired of hearing it. She ended up giving me a set.
That's
So,
tight.
so you've been playing since you were 4. Wow.
Yes, sir. 44 years.
44 years. Sit down on the set, man. It's like riding a bike or walking.
Man, it's like drinking water, man. It's like chilling. Like sitting down watching TV.
Okay. He says it's like sitting there watching TV. I'm like, okay, well, I got a question I want to ask you for you. You're doing some awesome solos, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think my solos are actually kind of whack, but thank you.
Ah,
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's gonna make me ask another question later on. But so when you playing, right, and they saying get a drum or something, you get ready to solo. What's on your mind?
Nerves. I gotta be honest, 100% nerves. I'm nervous because I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if I'm about to mess up. I don't know if I'm about to do good. That's just nerves. Because I never think about what's going to come out.
Like you say, after
Until it come
44
out.
years, because like when I grew up, I like this push. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But Juju back in the day was like solo drum. So when they say get a drum or something or whatever, so I'm in my mind, I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do, right? But back in the day, they used to have this like thing. Most of the drummers used to sugar push it. They basically follow behind him. Chuck, they get a drum or something. That was like a little basic little thing, right?
Just to get you ready, get you warmed up. Yeah.
But now, when I gotta say the younger generation, they came in with all this shedding and stuff. They just took it like to a whole nother level, right?
Yeah.
So I like that solo you did when you was with Red S. And ended up doing that. That don't was all the same. Then you did one with Trouble. So you say you be nervous, so you don't never sit back and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," or "I'm gonna outdo the other." You know what I'm saying? So you be kind of planning in your head.
One time, I was actually able to do that because like normally when I get a solo, I don't know I'm gonna get a solo. It's just,
right.
Hey, you ready to play? Come on, Chuck. And Chuck could just be in the middle of talking about something that happened last week to somebody right there. They say, "Get a drummer sound." Like, oh, it's time to play.
Right.
The one time I really had a chance to get a solo ready was with Trap, with Trouble Funk.
Oh, okay.
Like I
think I've seen that one too.
I really had, right, because they opened the show with me soloing. So like they said, okay, look, the first three minutes is all you.
Oh, okay.
I said, 3? I'm like, really? 3 whole minutes? He said, yeah, it's all you. Just do it.
Yeah,
Go.
because if you solo on every show, right, that can come kind of hectic. Keep solo different from each other,
Yeah.
Unless you say go something come. Like Michael Jordan said when he played, he was like, damn. Matter of fact, I even asked Sugar for some time. Dude, he playing them solos. Like, nah, I just playing it. Shit, he said, then he had to go back and listen to that.
I can cuss. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah.
That the spirit said,
coming, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, how the hell? Yeah, like, what? Yeah, just should be happening. Just damn.
Yeah. Wow. Okay,
it's cool.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. I was like,
that's definitely real, man. When they point to you, it's for me. I'm like this. First off, my heart beating, and it's whatever comes out.
Whatever comes.
Yeah, just pray for the best.
And then sometimes you ever like sitting there you playing, you ever be to a point like, yeah, I did good now. Oh yeah. We definitely have those moments too. Okay,
and
cool.
You got the moments when I solo, here's my trick. This is what I do. If I'm feeling good about the solo, I'm gonna keep my head down so I can't see them tell me to stop. I'm gonna just keep.
Okay, yeah.
So I can't see. Yeah, I'm soloing. But if I'm not feeling the solo, I'm gonna head up. You ready? You ready to stop now? Next one, okay, back. Come on, let's go. We out. Next song.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think Derek kind of knows when I'm.
Oh, okay.
Done. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what's up. So now, like I said, I got 2 questions. When you playing the drums, right? Mm-hmm. You always say them black bugs.
Yes.
Is that for like your hands sweat, keep you having grips on the stick, or?
Well, yeah, that's one thing that's there for. They're definitely for my hands. Keep my hands. I mean, keep the sticks from sliding. Because like my hands sweat, so the water.
I like having sticks
slide.
Little grips.
Yeah. So I tried those 2 once. Well, a few times, but like the grip, it would like mess my hands up like really, really bad because I was so hot. Okay. But when I use the gloves, they definitely prevent as many blisters and calluses on my fingers. Right. And nobody don't too many other people use gloves.
Yeah, I know. I was noticing that. I was like, you must use
it works, and it helps.
So are they rubber gloves or are they just regular?
Rubber gloves? Definitely. They're made by Zildjian, actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, the ones that I used to have were made by Zildjian, but then they stopped making them. Well, for some reason, they're hard to find. So I just got on this brand by Vic Firth. Okay. They're serviceable. They're cool.
Have you ever thought about trying to get some endorsements with any of those?
Yeah. I mean, it's crossed my mind. I haven't really taken a shot at it, though.
I think you should send them some of them solo clips.
Yeah.
Damn, man, because that's extra money.
Definitely. Yeah. I'll talk about my ventures later on. But yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
All right. So, um, another question is, do you have like outside of go, do you have a favorite group, um, that you like to listen to?
Mint condition.
Think this?
Oh yes, mint condition.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm a mint condition baby. I'm a backyard baby, and I'm a mint condition baby. That's
Oh, okay.
yeah, like
All
I
right,
love
that,
me some. I mean, I love a lot of different groups and artists, but I can sit and listen. Like I can drive from here to California and listen to Mint.
okay. The mint conditioner, I always thought them like a laid back.
Very laid back. Yep.
Oh, okay. And then you say back,
Yes. I'm a
back
backyard baby.
condition, back. So with the pocket.
Funny
Oh.
story. Funny story, real quick.
Quick.
When I was growing up, I was in church. I ain't know. I never been to a go-go live. I was always heard it, and I was in church. But I got my hands on this one cassette tape. It was scribbled up. I couldn't really read nothing. It had a date, like something 93 on it, something.
Oh,
It had a date. So I played it, and it was like this pocket. I mean, go-go was just like, oh snap! I finally got some go-go. So I went downstairs. I started playing this beat over and over. This one beat. I used to play this beat over and over and over. The song was no. First, I'm like, this is no junkyard. I got that good junkyard. I know go-go junkyard. That's all I knew. Junkyard, go-go. Man, it was on Popeye's chicken, right?
okay.
Whole time I'm like, this whole junkyard drinking, this whole junkyard crank. I'm learning this junkyard beat. Yeah, that's that go-go. Learn it. Kind of found later on it was backyard the whole time.
Oh,
Like
okay.
and that joint is like backyard, like and that's a backyard song. Popeye's chicken. So I'm like the whole time thinking that's junkyard, but it's backyard, and like that's what really got me hooked the backyard when I found out it was backyard. I said, oh, that's them. But nah, I told Bug a few other stories though, but I don't think I told him that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I got a story with Bug. It was my first time meeting Buggy. I felt like a student. I felt like that small after I encountered him because it was bad. It was bad.
Man, yeah, I knew Backyard when they first started out. I used to go to Chucky Thompson stores. But I didn't really get to know these kids. But on them, when I used to hit in pocket, I was like, damn, fun. Like, and I used to go see them, and then later on, my son and them had a band called Ace Stone. I used to stay there just to watch, them Dion. And just to see them play, man, lock where they lock. And one day we was down the trade with them, right? And the stage people all on the stage. They was smoking, partying on the stage. I was there. I'm looking, trying to look at the people to see buzz, right? So our eyes locked. So he went to say, dude, watch it. Let me get something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And man, he dropped that motherfucker, knocked that jump. I was like, damn. You know what I mean?
That's how it is.
And yeah, man. So Back always had to me like it was like whole separate little, even though it was go-go, when Sauce and Bud they lock like that, it's just totally different. Where Essence, I like Where Essence too, but they had like something different going on. They stopped playing the pocket. Back in the day, it was Jungle Boogie. In between songs, they would play the pocket, and they seem like they go from song to song. So, you said Backyard is your favorite go-go.
Yes.
If you had to name three, who would be the three? Stop.
Backyard, Chuck, Northeast.
Okay. Backyard, Chuck. And like I said, when Northeast came out too, that pocket, they still like to me, they took it to another level.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was like, who is this motherfucker? And like I said, I like the push. But in my mind, I was like, something a little more, right? But, back then, you always pick up the band. And, yeah, damn it. But that wasn't even who. Was that Jeremy Jeff? Yeah, that was Jeremy Jeff. It was young Jeff. So, right now, when you said the drumming, talking about solo, Is there any drummers out there that you look up to as you would like to be like, or you know what I mean? I know you say you like Bud, you know that's this, but far as like right now.
So,
And before you ask that question, let me ask this: um, Muhammad Ali, he said he was the greatest, right?
mhm.
Mike Tyson was in his prime. He said couldn't nobody beat him. Um, do you believe in like just being humble, or do you say you the greatest, or you know what I mean? What I'm trying to
So,
say.
okay, I'll answer that one first. When it comes to like the greatest talk and all that, I mean, that's up to the people. You know, like yeah, like when I think of the greatest, I'm thinking of who my greatest is. So it can't be me. I can't be my. I mean, me. I could be my favorite, but I'm not the greatest at what I do.
So who is someone you think that is the greatest?
In my generation, Buggy.
Period.
Like Buggy is the greatest. Buggy.
Okay. Now outside,
If I was
he's
drums,
the greatest inside and outside.
Go.
Okay.
Buggy.
Um. Okay. Rest in peace. What did
No,
you
Aaron?
think of him?
Oh, Aaron.
Aaron,
Aaron Spears. Oh, Aaron's a phenomenal guy, man. He was a real good friend. Dope cat, man. Dope cat. Aaron lived like
I'm quite
5
sure y'all
minutes from
probably
me.
shared together.
Yeah, yeah. You know, not as often because you know I was on the other side. He was on that side. You know,
Right.
Aaron was always a cool cat, man. You know, he lived like 5 minutes from me.
Did he ever do anything to make you scratch your head?
Every time I saw him, every time I saw him sit down behind the drum set, it was like wow,
okay.
like everybody. He made everybody be like, "What the fuck?" He just do it again, like do it again, run it back. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so I would have probably asked him the same question. He just get there. So gifts. Do you think is just a talent that some people play all their life, reach a certain style. Some people play a little bit and be better than the person that be playing all their life, right? So what you think? You think it's just a gift from God, or you think it's the person putting the work in?
Like really, and this is what I tell people all the time. I like they be like, "Young, you be sounding good, young, you be chopping, you be doing this, you be doing that," and you just I be like, "Bruh, I'm just playing the music." You know,
And something come to you.
yeah, like I'm listening to the band, I'm listening to what the bass player does, I'm listening to what the keyboard player does, and I'm just doing something to complement that, and that keeps me in the pocket,
Right.
but also outside the
Doing
pocket.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it up. Real good. So now I'm gonna talk about express playing in different groups, right? And function stuff of the
Hmm.
Chuck Brown, right? Speak on that situation,
The greatest,
baby.
the greatest, definitely the best years of my life playing with Chuck Brown.
Okay, so do you remember the phone call you got?
Oh my goodness. Like it was yesterday. I tell people this story all the time. I'm surprised you ain't heard it yet. You ain't heard it either? Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all the story.
Okay.
So I'm on stage with Backyard at Bryan Manor. It's halftime. We go on break. I go outside, check my phone. I got a message. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I listen. I'm like, young, somebody playing on my phone. It sound like Chuck Brown. And they playing on my phone, you know, niggas wild as shit. They playing on my phone. I let like 3 people hear it. They like, yeah, that's Chuck Brown. Bro,
Okay.
that's Chuck. Like, that's how he sound. That's Chuck. I'm like, bro, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Chuck Brown not calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Bro, that's how Chuck operates. I'm like,
He a night person though. He be up at.
yes, definitely. And I listened to it. Basically, he was saying, hey, man, I got a couple calls, man, you know, and I heard that you were the guy I needed to, you know, keep the band moving, man. You know, I want to know, would you want to come play? I'm like, shaking my head, like, I'm like, yes, to the answer machine. I'm talking like, yes, I do. So
Yeah.
I called him the next morning, and we talked. He let me know that Uncle Milton, shout out Milton Smith, Uncle Milton, he called him and told him, look, that's the young man that you need right there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Uncle Milton looked out, definitely.
Yeah, that was a good look. You hold that joint. How long you played with them? What's that?
From 2008 until I stopped. Well, I told from 2008 until he passed, of course. And I finished up like October or maybe like October 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know there was a lot of shows. But yeah, once he got you, man, it was rapping.
Oh man, fun times.
Yeah. So, as far as leadership, played in different bands. What was as far as like professionalism between his band and some of the other?
I mean, you got G running Tom. I mean, you got G running Chuck Show. Tom Goldfogle, man. Tom is the man. He's A class. Everything is A class. Some bands you may have fries and wings. Tom, you're gonna have salmon and green beans and macaroni. You're gonna have some good stuff. It's
right.
Tom, man. It's pretty dope.
So you had a spin with Red Essence.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come?
Okay, so I was at the MVA waiting in line to get something done to my car. So I get a call from somebody from the band, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?" They're like, "Hey, young, can you come down the house later? All right, you got a show. They need you." I'm like, "I'm at the MVA, bro. I don't know." Then a white boy called me. Yo, hey champ, can you come down and maybe? I'm like, oh shit. I'm looking at my number. I bet. I went down to the highway. So I get there. As I'm parking, Becky, she came out, she rushed me out the car. Somebody went and took my car, went to go park it. I'm like, oh shit, so me in a hurry. Let me hurry up.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm walking through the back and I see Smoke walking in too. Like, the hell Smoke doing here? Okay, walking in. I get to the stage. I'm such in rush mode, like, oh, let me hurry up. I look up. Ain't nobody in the crowd.
Wow.
It's like cameras and shit. I'm like, what the Smoke? What's going on?
Yeah.
So they explained to me they needed me to help get through this video shoot or whatever. I said, oh, okay.
Okay.
Video shoot. And I'm like, well, look what I got on. At least, like they all got the video way on. I'm looking like I'm at the NBA.
Uh-huh.
So they went and got me a little white shirt, all that. So it worked out. Then a white boy had hit me up afterwards and said he asked me would I be interested in playing with the band. He wanted to take the band in a new direction. He wanted to do some bigger thing. Well, not bigger, but do some different things. More up to date stuff. I'm like, and he wants me to help. I said, hey, sure thing. Heck yeah, I'm down. Help RE. Heck yeah. Me, Smoke, Killer Cow, Roy. Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So that's how it went. That was the plan.
Okay. So before I jump onto another band, so as far as the way the band's being run from Chuck and Essence, I think it was about the same quality, or
I mean, ain't nothing topping Chuck. It's not. I haven't been with Bear. I mean, Big Tony experience is pretty cool too. Ain't nothing like Chuck experience. Like ain't nothing like. Because I mean, it's like you walk in the room, you only got beat Chuck. You could be 5 people behind Chuck, and they gonna look at you like you Chuck. And like in some states, some countries that we've been to, they look at you like like you, Chuck.
Oh, okay.
You ain't getting that nowhere else, man.
Man, you hear what he
Crazy.
say? He say some countries.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's what's up. You know, like I said, I knew Chuck personally back in the day for a while. You know, I've been around with Silverfoots, Roland, you know, the old Leroy, Teddy, and all them. You know, he was getting big props back then. That's probably kind of just how Chuck was, and that's what all he gonna settle. Best. So, yeah, that's what's up. So y'all heard that. Don't get no better than Chuck.
Don't get no better than Pop, man.
No.
That experience. And one thing about Chuck Band,
Uh-huh.
Pop Band, that I realized, I didn't know that it was true until it actually happened. You're not an official member of the band until you get fired at least once.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Everybody's been fired
got
at
fired?
least once. I got fired from the Chuck Brown Band.
When he fired you?
For about 3 hours. I got fired from
A
Chuck
whole
Brown
3
Band.
hours. That was a long time.
We had a show, the big show at the the Capitol. You know, like when they him and Dougie Fresh outside the symphony.
Yeah. I went down that zone. I couldn't even get up close because they had everything blocked off. We was piling up on the Capitol steps. Man, that was a show right there.
That was a dope time.
You can pull that up on YouTube right now today.
Yeah, so you know, like they didn't tell us until late that the sound check was gonna be around like 12 or 1 o'clock, something like that. So I'm in church. I'm like, Pop, I can't make sound check. I'm in church, but I'll be there right after.
Hold on, let me clear something real quick. Y'all played down there twice, right? I seen a video one time. Y'all was like outside. It wasn't no big crowd like that. But then when you played with the symphony, that's what you're talking about.
No, so we played outside. It was the time we played outside. It was Dougie Fresh. Like we all had on black.
That's the show. That's the show that it was with the symphony playing.
Okay. So I'm in church like Pop. You know, I can't make it, but you know I'll be there right after. I promise. I'll be there. He's like, son, you know this show is like really important to me. You know, there's a lot of people out here, man. We got to be on time. We got to be this. You know, I really need you to be there. I'm like, I know, Pop. I really want to be there, but I just can't. The church almost over. You know, I could be there a little bit. And then, you know what, son? I'm gonna have to miss you, man. Thank you, man. You know, I need somebody that's gonna be there when I need them. You know, if you can't do it, I understand, man. Thank you. I'm gonna have to miss you, son.
Hey.
Like, I'm in church like, I just got fired from the Chuck Brown Band. Huh? I don't even want to play here no more. I'm crying like a mud. Not really crying, but you know, I hurt. Right? They thought I did the way I was crying.
Wow.
But then he called me back like a couple hours.
How you been in church? They ain't even had nothing to do with us.
He like, man, I need
Son,
you
I need
here.
you really to be
I
here.
need you. But hey, he
So he
definitely called
fired
me.
you, and then what happened?
He called me about a couple hours later and said, son, how fast can you get here? I said, I'm on the way, Pop. I'm on the way now. And when I got there, Uncle Milton was right there.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy.
You ain't never hit him with that no
Hey,
more.
man, Pop ain't played no games. He was on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I heard that. So I guess from this interview, some of you band leaders kind of like up. And so now I look at how Vibe play, right? And I look at how Chuck, right? Like they play all the songs around the pocket. And a lot of other bands, they switch up in with the beats, but that's one thing about Chuck. He fit the song around the pocket. That's the vibe going. So do you kind of feel like you're at home playing with Chuck with Vibe?
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's like Chuck 2.0.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you know, it's like a modern day
Chuck 2.0. I like it.
If we could just get Dirk a guitar, then hey, we'll be good.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Actually, I heard him play a song once.
He played guitar?
He played a song once. I heard him play 3 chords once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He did. One time I was DJing, right? And I put a cowboy hat on, and I don't even play guitar. And I was in the party faking like I was Chuck, right?
He just
and it was cranking. But, you know, yeah, that'd be a good look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that band y'all got right now, man, I'm like, I don't even
Man, them
need
some
to tweak
bad
it or do
cats,
nothing
man.
else.
Man, them some bad cats, man.
Keep it right there. You know what I mean?
I love playing with them cats.
And
For real.
yeah, Nicky Barnes, man. I posted a little clip of y'all the other day. He doing that little thing with his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that don't be cranky though, man. And like I posted on my TikTok page, like that morning, 11 o'clock, something that morning, and 11 o'clock that next morning, man, that don't have like 13,000
Crazy.
hearts. Yeah, that don't, yeah. And I was like, and the way I did it, well, I ain't do it, well, I just posted, but it seemed like it loop found a way to loop itself in there, right? And I just let that motherfucker go.
Just go.
Just go.
That's
So,
tough.
yeah, y'all got your own little thing going on, right? With that pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You play, I know you play with Chuck Brown band, you got Mighty Mo, right? Trouble. That's a whole nother conversation. So when you go into these different bands, right? What's the mind? Because I think one night, I think it was New Year's Eve, you played the Trouble and Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, how that work? And it's another thing too. It's kind of hard. I hate you because you say you like low key. But I know some people that have motherfucking head be this big. You know what I'm saying? If they play with all these bands or they leave, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I know some people ain't
there
did nowhere near what you did, or even some people that play guitar or bass. For some reason, they be having big egos. I done did this, I done did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I mean, ain't no room for that, man. You know, we all got a purpose here, so we all doing what we here to do.
Yeah, you stay humble. You get more work, and more people reach out to you versus being.
So, with what you said about playing with the different bands, I look at it like this, and this may sound crazy, but hopefully nobody knows how I really sound playing drums.
You said hopefully nobody
knows how KWICK really sounds playing drums.
So explain that, break that.
So unless I have my own band and I can play my way, you won't know how I play drums, because when I go into a situation, I'm playing to that situation. Like you'll never hear me play like I play with Vibe, how I play with Backyard.
Right.
Like I can't do all the things I do with Backyard with Vibe. If I
I understand what you're saying.
So like if I'm playing with, like even with Chuck, like you know, even though Vibe and Chuck got that same kind of vibe, I won't do half the stuff I'll do with Vibe with Chuck. But you know, like I just know who I'm playing with, and just know the assignment basically.
Right.
Like I can't do the thing I do with RE with Backyard, you know.
Right.
Well, Backyard is just wide open, so I can't do the thing that we do with Backyard with any other band.
So how can we find out how you really play?
Stay tuned.
I like they say stay tuned. Coming.
Stay tuned.
Coming to TV screen, cell phone near you.
Yes.
Okay. So okay, then we can really see. KWICK. Okay, how did you get that name, KWICK? It probably be self-explanatory, but
random guy. I mean, not random guy. Cool cat. Earl, lead talker for Total Recall back in the day.
Okay.
I used to play with a band called Aftermath with me and Congo Danny, real tall Congo. So that band stopped. So one day Danny called me, "Hey young, I got a band. You want to come play?" I'm like, "Hell, I'm trying to play with somebody." Yeah. So he called me. It was Total Recall. So they were like, "All right, we need a name for you. You know, what's your name?" They were like, "I don't know. That ain't Kenny."
Right.
They said, "All right, now we gonna call you Quick Draw. Like you know, like you draw quick draw." I said, "All right, bet." So it was Quick Draw.
Okay.
And then
did that have anything with you doing being fast, frozen?
Maybe I
you just say Quick
don't know.
Okay.
I just said, "All right, cool." And then so when I got with Listen, it was just more like quick.
Right.
Then when I got with Chuck, it was more like Quick Foot. So everybody,
okay.
everybody, like in like the different areas would call me Quick Foot, but everybody here just know me as Quick.
I'm laughing because it's a lot of stuff that I know behind the scenes of you know, some stuff I don't even say. But I remember when Ricky Wellman had went to play with Miles Davis. Then he came back. He playing with something, right? And I don't know if it's something big, but I was hanging out with Rick. Rick basically like, man, come let me go. I was like, what you mean let you go? And he was like, because he said I couldn't stay in the pocket. So basically, Rick do them solos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he was feeling good or something. You know what I mean? And Chuck just wanted to stay back. So that's when you said that some things you could do with vibe, can't do with it Chuck. So let me ask you this: do you think he was like a micromanager?
Who Pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it came to his music, definitely. Him and Big Tony, they are like, well, Big Tony worse. Tony, boy, I love me some Big Tony, but if he don't hit that bass drum like he boom and not boom, oh my God, he on it.
But think about it,
stickler.
Tony, they sounded like they sounded when they started.
Because he made sure they played the
dude
same.
that actually played drums for him, he worked at the hospital center when I was working there, and he had some drumsticks in his hand one day, and I was like, "You play drums?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Who you play with?" They Trouble Funk, right? I was like, "Oh, okay," but in my mind, I was like, "He lying like
right."
But then I seen Trouble on the video, and it was him, and I was like, "Wow!" But he was no longer working at hospital center no more. And then when I was playing with Petworth, dude Butch, that used to play with EU, he was working at the hospital center, but they ain't called him Butch. But I was like, dude, for big, right? But I couldn't put my fingers on it. And man, he worked with me for some years, and we never talked go-go, right? And then when he died, that's when everybody said, yeah, he played with Lil Ben. And then I said, that's Butch. Right? But I couldn't believe
crazy
that he never talked go-go. Right. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I guess that happened for a reason. I don't know. But yeah. So what time? Get Peelo sometime.
4:28.
We go through 1 minute. Cause I got my man Peelo coming up. But I just want to get a lot of questions in. So if right now today, if you had to go on tour, somebody called you up, they're gonna pay you a nice piece of money, right? 2-part question. And they say, well, we'll make sure you get back home to play. It'll be with one band. I ain't trying to start nothing. Play with one band, but then you gotta leave and we'll put you back on the plane to get you out there to whatever big band they call it. Okay. First of all, would you take that offer? Second off, if you say yes, who would be the one band you would pick?
I mean, yeah, if I was able to go and come back to a situation again, yeah, it would definitely be Vibe.
Okay, Vibe. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was hoping to say that. Right now, Vibe.
Oh yeah.
They put me in that mind with Chuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just boo, man. Dirk was doing forever. I remember when he was just doing everything on the front line by himself.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, man, it's cranking like. And I started doing my little investigation. Yeah. So
that's the tricky thing though, because that has happened. You know, you go on tour and you come back and you ain't got no work. It's a real thing.
So, but I don't think you wouldn't have no problem. People just got to understand the situation. The Chuck, when he fired you, right? I don't know if he was just scaring you a little bit, but he said it was only 3 hours and he called you back.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't take that.
Yeah.
You know, he used to say biscuit things or something like that.
Yeah, biscuits.
Yeah. So okay. Damn, do you think you will be able to adopt to like not go But say for instance, like Earth, Wind, and Fire, some big Spanish
Definitely.
group, or you know, if somebody just called you up and say, once you go on tour, let's say Beyonce, I want you to tour, learn these songs. Do you think you would get nervous, or do you think there'd be a challenge, conquer that with no problem, since you were playing 44 years? Or what would be your mindset? Something like that.
I wouldn't be nervous. It'd be more, if you know, it'll be more of finding the actual time to sit down with the music. Like if I had like set time, like I knew I could have this many hours a day to sit with the music and
Right.
learn the music and be ready for the road. Yeah, it'd be no problem at all. No sweat.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this story. Sugarfoot told me before. He say he had, when he got the call to play with Miles Davis, he said he thought somebody was playing, you know.
Hmm.
Then he say he got he got a letter in the mail. Right? He thought somebody was trying to set him up, prank him, something like that. He ain't paying no mind. Then he got a call. So he said once he got the call, he got the keyboard player that was playing for him at the time, went and worked on music together, right? And he said he never met Miles Davis. He said he was playing, I think it was in Jerusalem, somewhere, it was out the country. And they would fly him there. He was going to play the show, learn the music. And then after, if Miles ain't like him, they would send him back home. Right? But afterward, Miles liked him, right? Got to beat Miles. You know, the rest was history. So just to have that mindset, like you get that call any minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when Big Tony called me, like probably like right, might have been right when Pop passed, maybe like a little after Pop passed, about helping him out playing. I was like, yeah, you know, I do it. I went to try to learn that music, but I BS'd trying to learn the music. I BS'd. I went in there, couldn't get it. Just couldn't get the music. And I just said, man, Tony, thank you, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it.
It's like work.
I told him I couldn't do it. So when this time came back around, like he called me, asking me if I knew any drummers, you know, that was available. And I thought about it. I said, you know what? I got you. I'm gonna do it. I'm available.
You had
ready.
to sit there
And I was like, you
put the
know
work
what?
in.
I told myself, I said, bro, I'm about to tear this gig up. Like I'm gonna conquer this gig. And I made it my point. That first rehearsal I had, I knew 80% of that set already.
Oh,
And
okay.
he was like, what in the what is happening? And
Yeah,
I made sure
like,
I knew a lot of that
beats,
stuff.
Them songs like them,
They are very intricate. Them beats, man.
Yeah, they like Pacific beats. Right?
They are not pockets.
Yeah. But I'm glad you did that, because a lot of people run away from the child. They get comfortable.
Yeah, I told him. I said, I'm taking this personal. I want to learn. Like I'm gonna learn. I'm taking this personal. That first show is gonna be a yes. And
When I seen that, because like I say, that other drum he had, I can't remember his name. The one that I said worked for me, but he been playing with Trouble for a while. He hold that drum, and like for him to be nobody that like in the Go-Go Arena that I knew of, he hold them. I guess that's why he was there that long. And then after that, you came. It's like you're not just hold the motherfucker. You up the ante. You feel what I'm saying? So
and this is real. I do what I'm told. Well, I do what I'm asked. Yeah, that's real.
Man, we'll be sitting here all day, man. I'll ask this dude questions. I got another guest coming up. I want to thank you, man. Hope it's gonna be the last time.
Oh, real quick, before we get off, please, everybody. I'm coming out my website is coming out. Sit in the pocket, SIP, coming out real soon. The online store's coming out. Sit in the pocket, all kinds of gear, hats, shirts, hoodies, pants, sweatsuits, shoes, sticks, all that. That's why I didn't want to mention the whole drum endorsement thing because I'm about to get my own. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
dope,
it's
man.
happening. It's happening.
It's about that time too, man.
Follow me, man. Instagram, Facebook, Kenny Gross, Quick Foot, all that cool
I'm
stuff.
gonna chop it up, sending clips out for you. Man.
Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
No question, man.
All right. Let's take a couple of pictures and then we'll come back with you.
Right, man. Quick in the house, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Drop some good stuff again. Drop it again. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, look at all volunteers. Yeah, they want to put it down. Oh, they said, oh, everybody, man, I hit 9, but he said, what he do too? Quite said, what he do too? All right, come on, Peelo.
It's over 7.
It's from 3 to 7. Yeah. Time is it? What time you get that box back now?
Where's it going to be at, my folks? I'm hesitant what they're doing. Where's the thing going to be at? Man, we got it.
Mama?
What's that, man? Like green, something healthy, I can tell.
I'm kind of fan.
Ginger, I put ginger in everything. Food, drink, water. I just had ginger tea this morning before I got here.
That was in here.
That's what's in there. Yeah.
But Ginger, boy, that Ginger gets going.
Got this cold it's getting better though. It's getting up out of here, man. I don't know where this comes from. Allergy season.
That's why I tell you I always use my back.
I got to sit here and follow Quick. I'm gonna follow Quick. Quick is a beast. I'm gonna tell you, man. He humble brother. He a humble
real
brother,
humble.
but man, the dude got skills. I'm telling
What
you.
he play? Huh?
He drum. He's mainly a drummer. He
Oh,
played.
he's drummer?
Yeah, he played drums with Bob.
Played with all the top groups. He done played with
He
Chuck
played with Trouble
Essence,
Phone too.
all
Bob,
of them.
Trouble Phone.
Yeah,
He was
well,
Chuck Brown drummer since 2000. Yeah, that's a legend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know.
And you still look young too. You old, you know.
Yeah, he's still doing something.
Hey,
Mm-hmm. That's a nice picture. It is all the pink doing this thing.
I'm trying to. Pam got it on. Trying to erase it.
Everybody played with the church.
When she smiled for the camera, ready? One.
Who you doing that for?
I just took a picture.
Not like that, you didn't.
Why not?
That's the best picture.
I
That
didn't
was
believe
natural. No, it don't. That picture was it's a natural looking picture.
What the hell?
What?
No, the camera act crazy. Look at the camera.
I know you caught me on.
No, remember I told you that it's something my camera is like. Hey,
You must got it.
look at this.
You must got a.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna delete that.
Oh man, that look like something from the. What was that? Hey man,
Damn,
hey,
you got me looking
I don't mean him, but that look like Predator for real.
Right.
Predator's wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Golly.
Okay, this one.
Man, you must got effects set on your phone. You got some kind of effects on there.
No, it was moving. Remember I said?
Oh, that's what it was. Oh man.
Look at my mouth. Oh, like it, look.
Look, she a detailer. She pay attention to all the
See
details.
this right here? I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, I never seen that. And you got a USB port thing? About that?
Yeah.
No, I'm about to die. This ain't bring my plane. I had some.
Yeah.
It was like cool, but I know.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay, then.
When you start, wait,
I ain't got the box.
but you have it just that in? You
Put it in the windows.
that's cool.
I'm good for right now. I'm
You
good.
got that USB.
But when you get in your car,
yeah, you do it.
Now I'm gonna tell my tribe on these candies. Not now though.
and at first.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa,
Damn,
whoa, yeah.
Older than I am.
Oh.
That's big. And that's
Easy
big.
back.
Ew.
I appreciate you, man, coming. You know, Peelo say he got some clients to see, and
See,
so
they don't give me this.
parties being
I text them. They don't give me this final word. Hey man, I'm gonna make a move. Hey.
Oh yeah, go with us. Yeah,
Yeah, my little blue car acting crazy though, man. That
Yeah.
thing won't
I
ride
hope they
rough
don't,
and
I hope they
everything.
don't take you back, cause shit, that'd be like another free go-go us three went to.
Where you gotta go to?
It's right here in Southeast somewhere.
Oh,
I got it in the
Southeast.
phone. It ain't
Okay.
fun. Hey,
Oh,
Rico
right.
says it's some restaurant that they reopened.
All right,
But
that's
three
cool.
bands.
I know that's right, man. Hey, you gotta be careful with this shit. If you lean back too far, you going
Yeah,
down.
but when you talk, you gotta sit up and talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like
Oh man.
this. Back again, second half. Got my man Peelo, the Funkiest Basin.
What's up, good peoples?
Split up.
Everything is good. What's up with you, G?
Man, but we go a long way back.
Way back.
How long we go back?
Go back to the 80s. We go way back to the mid 80s. Talking about probably around about 88, 89,
Yeah,
90, somewhere in that
man.
realm, you know.
Yeah. I was playing with a group called Spiritual Kings of Harmony
Mm-hmm.
and gospel group. That's when we met over the years, we kept in contact. I pulled them up, played with New Dimension, Man with Perfect Peace, and got his gear over there. Just talk a little bit. How long you been playing bass?
Man, it's been a while, man. I'm in my early 60s now. I picked up the bass when I was 13 years old. Played my first club when I was 16. So it's been a minute. It's been over 40, 50 years. It's been 50 plus years, man.
Have you ever took a break in those years?
I did take a break. There was a time, I think every musician at some point take a break. I took like a 10-year sabbatical from playing music. But I didn't.
10 years?
10 years. I didn't stop playing the instrument, but I stopped playing with groups.
You just messing around with it.
Messing around. That's it. It's sitting in the corner. I'm picking it up, writing, moving, doing what I'm doing. But,
Hey, like me, because I got drums at home, but when I lived in the apartment, I had drums, but I ain't beating like I used to. But once it's like riding a bike. Once you know it,
But don't forget
you can get rusty.
You can.
But then you get back in it.
Yeah.
Pick back up, So, we know you play gospel, play go-go. Is there any other forms of music you play?
I did. I played some jazz. I played some R&B. When I first got into music, I came in R&B. That's how I started playing. I came up under Larry Graham was the master.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, we had Louis Johnson on bass.
On bass, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talking about the funky bass,
That's it. And the first song I learned, I remember the first song I learned how to play on bass guitar. It was actually Water by Larry Graham. That was a slapping plug, so I went right, That's it. That's the first song I learned how to play,
Larry Graham, man. Yeah. He was a hell of a bassist and a singer.
Yes, he was. Yeah. And he was one of the ones. In the middle. He was a stickler. Everything had to be right. I mean, the sound, everybody had to be on point pretty much. You couldn't just play. You had
He's still living, right?
He's still living, man. He's still playing bass.
Him in some white, all white. He's doing something.
I think he's living he's out of the country, though. He's living in another country, though. But he's still doing his thing.
Oh, he's in another country now?
He got signature instruments. And, last I seen, he was in China somewhere. Yeah, man. I think they ran him about it.
Better in other countries than they do here.
Unfortunately, but that's key. That's the point. Right on track with that.
So, let me ask you this. Who is your favorite bass player?
My favorite bass player, man, pretty much, I got quite a few, but the one I idol the most is my man Marcus Miller.
Oh,
Marcus Miller was a beast, man. Back then I watched him when he went from playing with Miles Davis from horn, he picked up the bass. As a matter of fact, when he was 19 years old, he recorded that Never Too Much with Luther Vandross. That's him on bass.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Crazy?
Yeah.
He did the butt.
He did the butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was 19 years old plucking, dropping bass lines like that for a major artist. Right. So I picked up on it and said, man, this cat got some things going on. So I started following him and, but I did follow Graham. My childhood teenager, man, was Stanley Clarke. And every bass player knows Stanley Clarke.
Yeah, I got this albums at home.
This dude was a monster bassist, man. He would actually be on stage, him by himself, captivating the audience with the skills that he had. Yeah. And right here today, he's still big time. He's still writing movie scores and still writing songs for folks and traveling around the world. He's still doing his thing. So that was one of my master ones right there. So I say it was top three. It's Larry Graham, Stanley Clarke, Marcus Miller. Follow them guys.
Yeah, all three of them like that.
All three of them was like that,
Yeah. What do you think about this guy? I believe he's local. Victor Wooten.
Victor Wooten is a monster. He out of New York City. Now, any musician who played bass or any bass player got to know Victor Wooten. Yeah. This guy made a name for himself in terms of how he played.
I learned of him through. I had a guy that played bass for my older group, Platinum Status. Mm-hmm. Every time you turn around, he talking about Victor Wooten.
Right.
So I said I looked this guy up, but he actually played with Secret Society.
He did. He played with quite a few groups. He still actually.
And then he got his own thing going on.
Yeah, with his brothers. He got a band with his brothers too. So he's like four of them. Four of the Wooten brothers. They got a nice.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they all musicians, man.
All different musicians.
Nice. Yeah, and the thing about it, they versatile. They all
different instruments.
Different instruments. They all play different instruments.
Okay.
But yeah, man, just some of my musical idols, man, kept me moving.
So, is there any people locally in the DMV area?
Oh man, you already know. In go-go, my man Funky Ned was the reason why I hopped into go-go. When I first heard Ned, I ran into them in Northeast by accident. I'm like a little kid there. I'm like 9 or 10 or something. So I hear this music over in Ivy City, right? Because my grandma.
I got an Ivy City.
You got an Ivy City tape? That might be them, man. That's how I found them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they was outside abandoned school. They had got the power from the school. And they had loaded up here, and they was outside playing.
It was like at what you call it when they had a showmobile up there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got that tape. You was there at that go-go?
I was there. I wasn't at the go-go, but I heard them outside for the first time in Ivy City, man.
Yeah, that was we said we called them outside go-go.
Yeah, and that captivated me for go-go. Once I heard, I'm like, man, what kind of music is this? Yeah. So I started hearing them, man. Told my pretty much first go-go band experience was Essence outside. Didn't know nothing about go-go other than that day.
Oh,
that was my first introduction to go-go outside, you know.
Oh, okay.
So it was Funky Ned, you know. I heard him playing. He probably was like 16 or 17, was a beast on bass. I said, man, that dude, man, if I learn how to play like him, I'm all right, you know.
Yeah. So, actually, I had him on this show, right?
Yeah.
And
Michael Neal.
He even though he was good, and he is good, he always advocate on practice.
That's
always practice.
He's right.
So do you always practice or think like with his mindset, or do you just sit there and be honest and do what you want to do?
I try to do the way I want. I listen to other folks, so I do what they do. I copy. If I hear something that, especially that it's something that I like the way they do it, I incorporate it to what I'm doing. I learn what they do, then I will phase it into what I'm doing.
Yeah,
mix
and
it
you've
in.
been playing so long,
if
you sit there and just get some time,
right.
Come to you.
It definitely comes. My thing, I experience a lot at nighttime, so I'm practicing mostly at nighttime or real early in the morning. That's when my mind is clean and clear, where I can hear and I can feel what I'm doing.
But you actually do practice.
I actually do practice almost every day.
Okay, cool.
Every day.
Yeah, because I hear you when you came to play with us, and we was playing that song, Creep.
Yeah. It was something different.
And we was
that.
playing it, you know, I was feeling it and everything, but then when I got home and just watched the video, and I seen you over that motherfucker, I mean, God,
man, just having a good time.
You know, was up in that motherfucker.
Vibe hit, man. It hit you, man. And you just feel it.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you do something like, I did that. You just feeling the groove. You just feeling the moment, the motion, or the movement in the song.
Right.
Especially with the singer. The singer you had, man.
Yeah.
She was
you like vibe off of each other.
Yeah, we vibe off. And then you was in the pocket, so the bass and the drum was locked. Man, so what you was doing, I was copying that. You know, we were just layering each other, you know. Yeah.
I like that performance. I always pull that up and look at it.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the experience, man. You gave me the opportunity to be there, man. I appreciate that.
I see you got your ex, right?
Yes, sir.
Go get your ex real quick.
Yes, sir.
And you go sit in this chair with it.
Oh, man. I love you.
You're so special. You're so special.
Got my little girl here. Her name is Squire, Fender bass guitar. Oh, man.
You gonna jump in there? Let me start to play. You're so special. So special. I don't know if I'm in the right key. I'm a king. I'm a angel. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I'm okay. Do that make it, that jump you was doing early. Make it from Peelo.
You doing so much, sometimes you do something, you forget what you did, but the group music.
You was in here earlier messing with it. You got a little volume on there. Make it funky, Peelo. Wanna get funky. before you take us home. Make it funky, Peelo, before you take you home. Peelo, you got it. Hey, Peelo, you got it. Drop it on off with the slide.
That's how we roll.
That's how we do
That's
it.
how
Make
we
it
roll.
funky, Peelo.
Just ad-libbing, just having fun at what you do, you know.
Yeah,
Just play, have fun. Hey, man, then the groove will come out you anyway.
yeah, yeah. Do you know?
Fast, slow, ballad,
Slow. It's like
movie,
it's
female, male artists.
some jazz bands be playing it. Damn.
Is it the one
It's
Michelle saying?
something about your heart.
All right, that could
What
be
you
a whole
call
bunch
mate?
of
What's the
songs.
girl? The same lady, Etta James. And what you call even did a version of it. Chuck Brown did a version of it.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Etta James. I hear a whole bunch of Etta James. I'm trying to get that pull that one out. Not the one we did recently though, right?
Something about your heart. As soon as I leave here.
I know it. Right, it's gonna come to you after that. But yeah, man.
I think I asked you about it before.
Right,
I said I wanted to play it with Perfect Peace.
I think you did. Yeah, it's gonna hit me though. You know, you got a library of music in you, man. You're trying to figure out the correct one. But when you say my heart, that could be anything. You know, we play so many genres, so many different types.
Right.
You know, but yeah, man. You know, but hey, man, it's just fabulous to be here, man. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity, man. Because you know, like I said, we go way back. Played with the gospel band together, man, and we did good with that band because it was like a temporary group. So you know, it wasn't a boring group. You know, just the leadership.
Something like the Winers.
Yeah, man.
We would
So
take the gospel.
yeah, man.
Bobby,
Yeah, pretty much, and make it our own, pretty much. You know, so the guys who were singing, they were fabulous singers. You know, the music was good, man, and we talked about with KWICK earlier, talking about with Chuck. Chuck was actually the one who taught Tony White how to play guitar. So he was a mentor for Tony.
Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck actually taught Tony. So it's some, you know, legends all around.
Man,
much,
we
you
can
know.
get Tony White running to him,
man.
get him up here.
Yeah, you know, because he got a whole bunch of history, man, and stuff he can talk about. Because he was like 15, 16
You
playing
said you had his
clubs.
number, right?
I had his number. I'm gonna try to recall him.
shoot me his number.
He on Facebook too. Tony White. He on Facebook. WYATT. Yeah, that's how I found him on Facebook, man. Our reliable Facebook. Everybody on there.
Okay, well, with that being said, it's not gonna be your last time because I'm gonna get Perfect
Appreciate
Peace
it,
to
man.
come up
Yeah,
here.
we love to come back, man. Do a whole full, you know, full set of songs, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
we can do
man.
that. We can do that.
Yes, sir.
And you might bring one. How many bases you got?
I got 5 totally.
And he's still talking about buying another.
I'm really getting now. See when it caught my eye, man. You know, you'll never have enough, man. You know, pretty much, right?
I know. I like that. I like
Catch
that.
your eye,
I like
yeah.
that 6-string one you got.
That Ibanez GSR. Now that one was surprising
pretty
me.
too,
Yeah,
man.
because when I first got it, I was like, man, this thing was like a toy. But when I hooked it up, technology was a beast. That thing had more bottom. It's more.
And I know this is your go-to.
This is my go-to right
You
here,
can bring
man.
it to
This is
rehearsal
my
and some of the
go-to.
shows.
My go-to, but my famous
That's
one, you
a
hadn't even
Fender,
seen
right?
it. This is a Squire by Fender, right? It is.
Oh, okay.
You know, I intended on getting a Sire. And
Okay.
I saw this on a site, and I said, man, that's a
That
nice
don't
bass.
stay clean too,
It's
man.
stay
Ain't no
clean, man. It's that
scratches.
lacquer. They
How
get
old
away
is
with
it?
do got some scratch. This probably right here about this bass. I bought this like 5 years ago.
Okay, but I'm
So
just
it's
saying on the
red.
front you can't see.
Yeah.
It's almost like that red bass Ned had.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
the
see
same
that?
kind?
That was a Fender Jazz.
Yeah, okay,
Ned played,
Ned like
man.
it,
Yeah,
man.
he pretty much. And hey, man, I
Well, you
heard.
got like an old bass that you had like when you first started.
Man, I got a old Gibson Ripper. It's like a 1968, 69 Gibson Ripper.
How long
It's a
you had
4-string. Man, I had it since I was a teenager, man. Since I was a
It
teenager.
do look all beat up and everything.
No, it doesn't. For surprising, I'm gonna bring it. The only thing is that the head stock is snapped off. I gotta find a luthier that's real good to put the head back on for me because right now
Okay.
it's a vintage instrument And the bass guitar is in good condition, man. Even the lack of finish is still there. Yeah, it don't have a lot of scratches.
You were saying something about a 4-string versus the 5.
To me now, what's happening today is that the genre is still the same, but the in-depthness of the basses is changing because they're going right to the very bottom, below the very bottom on the scale. They're going to the really bottom of the scale. Mm-hmm. So in order for a bass to keep up with what's happening with bass today, you got to tune down about a step or two. The major note is E natural. Most basses are tuned in E natural, but you got to find yourself going to a C natural or a D just to be able to keep up with the changing of the bottoms in the music today. I mean, you can play it on the highs, but it's not the same. I mean, basses are deeper now. So most bass players are doing what's called a tune down.
Because I thought when they start adding them like 5-string, they go up high.
Well, they actually don't go up high, but they go a little deeper in tonality. I mean, it do go higher in, where you want in terms of your B bottom string, but as far as the bottom, to keep up with that bottom is way down there. I mean, the bottoms are sometime in, like this is a B string.
I'm gonna take his word.
Yeah,
not a bass.
Yeah.
I just played a little bit on the bass.
I seen him play back in the day.
I always wanted to play a bass, but I was running the streets too much.
Hey man,
and I already played the drums, so
right.
So now I actually own a bass.
I feel you, man.
Hopefully, I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah. So that's it. So this is a B natural string. I have to tune down in G natural to be able to keep up with what everybody doing.
So
today.
this was the deepest string at first.
Right. The E string. Right. The E string.
Was so when they add the string, they do the little one. They add
you're right. The low B string.
I always thought it was the higher string. But they added.
They put a B beneath the E. So it's a B under the E.
So even the 6th string go deeper than that.
It actually is the same depth, but they added a 6th string, which is going higher at the top. So the top is the high C string.
So they got definitely lower than that.
Right. So they added a C string over top of the G string. That's it. And then they added this B string beneath the E string.
And then I actually seen the dude on YouTube one time. He had a guitar. That's on this part. The neck was about this wide.
Yeah. See, he probably got about 14. Look, that's too much for me, bro. Look, me personally, I picked that up. I'm like, man, where the 4 and the 5, and I don't need all them 13 extra strings, you know what I mean? But some people roll with it, some people can do it, But to me, it kind of takes away what the bass is really about when you start adding all them strings, man. You're going from a bass guitar to a piano with a neck, you know what I mean?
Do you know what the first bass was? First bass, like.
You know what? I wish I could tell you what the first bass was, but I'm not sure who made the first bass guitar. Now, I know you're a historian.
I can tell you what the first bass was.
Was it Fender or Gibson? Which one?
No. First bass was a tub that they flipped over.
Oh, so you went on. You went on back to Red Fox with a rubber.
Before Red Fox. Yeah. They put a big rubber band down.
Right.
And before they go down,
and they can go on a string.
They go up and they lift it up and they get loud. And they used to be in juice on like you didn't see me hitting this.
Yeah.
This was actually a first body drum.
Yeah.
Where they say the desk in the classroom.
Right.
Was the first drum machine.
Yeah. And I mentioned Red Fox because one day I was looking at a sitcom and they was on the show called with Chuck Berry. It was called, I forgot the name of it, the Gong Show, right? So they had Red Fox and they had his boy on their bubble. They came out to do their little stage thing. And Red Fox pulled out that bass you talking about with the tub and the string. That's why I say Red Fox. Yeah. He actually played it.
Yeah.
So he was a versatile actor.
That was the first bass sound.
Right. The very first. Yeah. And I think
the first sound actually in music was, I don't want to get the name wrong, but it was a man he was working with metal.
Right.
And then he would cut metal a certain way. And one time he did like this, he heard it.
He heard a different.
But it made a sound.
It made a sound, yeah.
So he said, he would hear that sound, so he made a shorter.
Right.
And that made a different sound.
Yeah.
And then he noticed the length and the weight would make different sounds.
Right.
And he would actually play music like almost seemed like something like a kalimba.
Yeah.
But he was sitting with sticks. And if you ever notice, if you look at a piano, they hit the strings.
They hit them strings.
But that was the theory of how music started.
Pretty much so, right? It came, pretty much so. But I do know that the first guitar that was made, it was a black man. So we get hey, look, our people get proper. They invented the string guitar, the first everything. Black made the first string guitar.
And stealing shit, but
you're right about it, man.
The truth is out, baby.
Blues. It was a black man who created country western.
Somebody
white people. Black
said
people
something about
Beyonce
doing a cowboy song.
Right.
You ever seen that clip? And
I
that white
did,
lady
yeah, I
said
did,
that.
I did. I saw
I
that.
have you know, we the ones started country.
Yeah, we the ones that started
We
it. It wasn't
started
them.
jazz. We started everything. I don't know about rock.
Yeah. So you know what it's all about? It's all about the miseducation of what we really done. Folks don't want to confess up, or they don't want to, pretty much say what we pretty much help this world to be, man. We help this world to be better with us.
And that's a whole nother show.
That's
for
a whole nother show,
topic.
man.
So we out, man, and we want to
out.
thank y'all for joining me.
That's all right, man.
Break down real quick. This is 5 o'clock. We on time. I ain't know you said you know Lou.
Yeah.
You knew Lou first, right?
Back in the 70s.
And I think Tyler probably remember you from Lou. Lou and Tyler used to be on the stage on Mount Pep. Did you know that?
He talked about Lou too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he found out he was my ex, he talked bad about him too.
That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
man, Lou goes back in the 80s. Always
Oh, so,
because
but I'm thinking, so when you knew Lou,
he wasn't even playing with that word.
no, I'm saying when you knew Lou, Tyler didn't know who Lou was.
No.
Oh,
You know everybody. You just popular.
you know everybody.
If they got anything to do with go-go, yeah. Right.
So, Peelo, did you see the people calling you?
Go-go Lou and his cousin,
His sister, both his sisters, worked at Washington Hospital Center with me. Murray and the other one, she died though. The big one.
Yeah,
Murray Lou. Staten's sister.
Oh, State's sister.
Yeah,
Oh,
Murray.
Denny and
Murray.
Wheeler.
Yeah,
And
Murray
Wheeler.
was my aunt.
Yeah.
It was Murray. Worked at Washington State.
No.
We talking about a different Murray, Peelo.
Murray.
Yeah, you talking about, yeah.
I thought he was talking about Miss Murray State Ball at first for a minute.
No, Bob was talking about, no. That's why I say about it. That's why I had to clear it up.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
yeah.
you knew fit in that Wheeler.
Yeah, I know all of them. They lived in that corner house. I mean, not corner, but on
That's
Ford
what
Avenue.
State started out
And
at.
State-
State was the drama.
Yeah, Staten, I knew Staten and all of them. Staten got locked up for all them years.
Yeah.
But his sister Murray and the dark skin one worked up the hospital center. Actually, Murray still worked there and sterile processing.
I wish I did.
Yeah, so I know I knew 3 of them. I ain't know the whole family. I knew Staten and the 2 sisters.
Oh, okay. You knew the sister that died at Wheeler.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason I knew her through Murray, but Murray, like I said, Murray started working in the hospital. They used to keep us together.
Murray's working in the hospital. Oh, man. You popular? You know the whole world too?
Nah, what guys you call me? You know, Gene.